It landed on Brock versus Strowman, which would then happen at Crown Jewel. We'll get to that later for
Yep.
the vacant title. Also, going on in the news at this time, the WWE World Cup was announced as taking place with four wrestlers from Raw and four from SmackDown. John Cena was the first man announced for the tournament, but he would be replaced by Bobby Lashley later on. There was a lot of controversy going into the event that the WWE had wrestlers pulling out due to concerns in Saudi Arabia. Were you aware of any of this, Dog?
I was, but it was so rare that it was. I don't know how many people actually said I don't feel comfortable going, but if they didn't feel comfortable going, they didn't have to go, and some of them didn't. And so again, I don't know what that number was, but it wasn't. They didn't ask in droves. You know what I mean?
Rey Mysterio would make his return during the build-up. First of all, how much fun is it to see Ray and to be able to book him then and now still going along? That's
and
incredible.
He's still what is this? Half a decade ago, and
Yeah.
he's the United States champion.
Yeah,
And
he's
so
got a
it's
championship.
yeah, it's
Yeah.
so awesome. Well, for one thing, yeah, it was awesome to get Ray back because Ray. Look, Eddie Guerrero was great, but Rey Mysterio might be and I don't really consider Eddie a small guy. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
Eddie was a good sized dude compared to Ray. Ray's probably the best little guy in the history of the industry. You know what I mean? Like it's to me. And again, I always say these things, and I say it with limited knowledge. I don't know everybody in the business. I didn't work with everybody in the business. I didn't work 40 years ago. I've only worked 20 years ago, and so in my experience, I never met nobody as electric and just attractive on every level as Rey Mysterio. You know what I mean? Like that's super cool, and super cool to me that he's doing it now, and his son is. Look, we book his son just like it's just a heel star we would on the main roster. You know what I mean? And that's so cool to see both of them in playing major roles in the product right now.
He would make his return officially at SmackDown 1000.
Yes.
Think about that number. What an achievement that is for a television show,
Holy
much less
mackerel.
a wrestling product.
Yeah. Well, look, I mean, it's just like Raw and before it, SmackDown
Incredible.
1000. Yeah, it's incredible, and I don't know. It just goes to show the longevity and the power that this company has, and the product offers such that people bigger and bolder are coming and saying, "Hey, we'd like to buy your product, and we want to represent your product." You know what I mean? It just went down like that. So super cool to be involved in a company that presses forward and continues to do so.